Hey, this is Chris Paradise. Just want to spend a little bit of time to talk about what makes a good trademark and what makes a bad trademark from a trademark attorney's viewpoint. So, there's a couple of areas I have to cover here. And what I get a lot of times from clients is I'll get a list of trademarks they're interested in, and they'll all be descriptive. So, what do I mean by descriptive? I mean that if you have a gas station on the corner of a Vine and Bank, it'll say Vine and Bank gas station. So that's descriptively, geographically, only saying what actually exists because you have a gas station on the corner of Bank and Main. So can you protect that? Well, if you're intending to have gas stations everywhere in the country and you want to make your first gas station on Bank and Main and then call all of them Bank and Main Petroleum or something like that as the trademark for your local gas stations all over the country, then yes, you can do that. But that's only because bank means something and main means something. And if it was only meaning the geographic location on the corner of Bank and Main in a particular city, then it would be geographically descriptive for the one location and geographically misdescriptive for the other locations. So how does that actually work in practice? Well, let's say you want to call your gas station Tampa Gas. Well, you want to be the only gas station in Tampa to be able to refer to your gas station as Tampa Gas. That's not going to go over good with anybody else in Tampa who wants to be able to say, we offer gas in Tampa or we offer Tampa Gas, right? So that's going to be geographically descriptive, which means any gas station in Tampa can oppose your registration if you try and file a registration with the trademark office. So being geographically descriptive is not good from a trademark attorney's viewpoint. It makes it very hard to be able to protect your mark going forward because anyone who has a gas station location in Tampa can say, I'm just using this descriptively to say that I'm a gas station in Tampa, and you won't be able to stop them. And the point of a trademark is to build a hedge of protection around your particular brand so that you and you alone are the one that's able to exclusively use that brand so that your customers can recognize your gas stations from all the other gas stations out there and your level of service from all the other levels of service out there, your cleanliness of restrooms from all the other cleanliness of restrooms out there, your 7-Eleven goods or whatever you have in your store from all the other 7-Eleven goods that are out there. And if you have a higher level of brand awareness and brand loyalty, then you can charge more for your knickknacks and food and soda items and cigarettes than some other brand can because they have an affinity to your brand, right? They like racetrack rather than mobile, or they like Shell better than Standard Oil, right? They have an affinity for your brand because they've grown to appreciate the quality of service that you provide at that petrol station. So if you wanted to call your station something descriptive, then there's no point in filing a trademark for that. Even a state trademark would not be able to get through the state trademark office if it's merely descriptive or generic. So that would make a bad trademark. What makes a good trademark? A good trademark is distinctive, it is recognizable by your customers, and it's something that will resonate with your customers. So there's a book. Let me see if I have one here that I often refer people to. It's called Hello, My Name is Awesome. You can pick it up for like a few bucks off of Amazon, and you can get a print copy, or for a couple bucks more, you can get the the digital copy right on your phone instantly. And what this will teach you is that some things will resonate with your customers. And the things that resonate with your customers usually come from some shared characteristic or trait which your customers like in your brand that you actually have. So it's not something you're making up. It's actually a part of who you are. So if you want the customer experience to be everything when they come inside of your gas station, and you come up with a brand that says Welcome Wagon, right? The Welcome Wagon chain of gas stations. And they start understanding that whenever they come in, someone's going to say, "Hello, glad to see you're back," and know your name, and just like rolling out the welcome wagon, then that would be a great brand for that kind of a customer service where you have that kind of customer engagement. Now, I've never seen that in a gas station. You see Wawas, which are new and clean, and they have whatever people like to get at Wawas, and they have a brand that everybody knows and some people like. And then you see, Racetrack. Brand was basically, we're going to be a couple cents cheaper than every other gas station that you see. And I don't know if that's true anymore. Their prices seem to fluctuate a little bit now. But that was basically their reputation. Racetrack had the lowest prices around any of the gas stations within the vicinity of them. So you can build your brand off of anything, whether it's price, whether it's customer service, whether it's the quality of goods that you sell inside of your mini store, whether it's the cleanliness of your bathrooms. You can sell that to customers so that is part of your brand and they appreciate it. And if you can make that part of the name of your brand name, then some characteristic or trait that brings that to mind of your customers, then that's a good brand from a trademark attorney's perspective, if it's distinctive and original and nobody has anything else like it. Right? That is the trademark attorney's dream, is to have a brand which is yours and yours exclusively, which makes it super easy for any trademark litigator out there to stop someone else from using a brand that's confusingly similar to yours. Because once you have your mark registered, then you have exclusive rights, what I refer to as ownership of that brand. So I hope this helps you in selecting a particular brand. And if you still have questions about how do you pick a brand name, I would suggest that you pick up this book from Amazon. It's Alexandra Watkins is the author, and the book's name is Hello, My Name is Awesome. So think about picking that up. It's a quick read. It's only less than 100 pages, and probably only 20 of those pages do you need to actually read in order to get some really good ideas on how to go about picking your brand. And I hope this helps. I will see you in the next video.